Hi, I'm Destin Tucker, Director of Admissions at UT Martin. We make applying for admission very simple. Let's walk through the process together. To apply for admission, you're going to go to utm.edu/apply. And if you are a class of 2022 student, you're going to fill out the first year student application for 2022. Since I've never filled out an application before, I'm going to create an account as a first-time user. So as you can see from the screen, a temporary pin has been sent to my email address. So I've now gone into my email on my phone and I can see the pin, so I'm going to enter that pin here. Now it's going to ask you to set up a password. This is in case you need to go back into the application later and update any information. And also you can access our admissions portal after you submit your application to check your status. You can see if we've received your transcript, if we finalized your application, or any other steps that you need to take. So I'm going to do that here. And then now I'm going to start a new application. Now it's going to ask some basic background information. Please make sure and put a mobile phone number. If you have one, we will send information out via text occasionally, especially when it's information that is urgent or that you need to respond to fairly quickly, so please do that. This is the part of the application when it asks what kind of student you are. So since I am going to be a class of 2022 student, I'm going to be a first-time college student enrolling in fall of 2022. I have taken college courses while I'm in high school, so I'm going to put yes here, and I'm going to say that I took those at another college or university. ACT and SAT scores are not required for an admissions decision for fall of 2022 if your GPA is 3.0 or higher. However, we do encourage you to send them in. It helps us see if you're eligible for additional scholarship opportunities and also helps us with class placement. And this question asks you which location you plan to attend. So of course we have our main campus in Martin, but we have 5 regional centers throughout West Tennessee, and we have online programs. So you can select the appropriate response there. And then you're going to check your major. So we have over 100 areas of study to choose from. You can choose a major. You can always change it, so don't get hung up on this. If you're still undecided, you can choose something you're thinking about, but you can always change it up until you attend orientation and even beyond that. If you are still changing your mind once you get here, our advisors will work with you through that process. If you're interested in a professional degree in the health field, like pre-med, pre-pharmacy, this is where you'll indicate that. And then it asks if you're a resident of Tennessee. So you can answer that appropriately and put where you were born. Now it's going to ask about your academic history. For most of you, if you are a high school student, that's going to be your high school information. So I'm going to add my high school here. You can estimate your high school GPA if you're not sure what that is when you're filling out the application. We're going to get it from your transcript anyway, but estimating it just helps us guide through the application, but don't worry about it if you're not sure. I can also add in a school official if I want my high school counselor to receive an email asking to send in my transcript. So I do encourage you to do that as well. You will just need their name and email address. This is where you can add in test scores. I can self-report them, but I will still have to have official test scores either through my high school transcript or through the testing agency. So I can enter them here, or I can wait and have the official scores sent in. If you have a parent or guardian who would like to receive information about UT Martin, I do encourage you to put in their information here. Then they will get information about next steps, events, and other things that you might need to know about UTM. This asks about veteran information, so you can fill that out. This just helps us if you're going to be receiving veteran benefits or if you're a dependent of a veteran that receives benefits. This helps us track you. All right, and then a few final steps that we'll ask you about that you can complete. Now you're going to electronically sign it, and by signing it, you are saying that what you put on the application is accurate to the best of your knowledge. At this point, you can submit your application. You can also go back and review any section if you want to make sure what you put was accurate, but if not, you can go ahead and submit it. And that's it. We do have a $30 application fee, so you can submit that directly on this page, or you'll receive an email with a link to pay that later. Or you can see if you're eligible for a fee waiver. You can go to utm.edu/fee waiver to see if you might qualify for that. And that's it. It's that simple to apply to UT Martin. Once we receive your application, your transcript, and your test scores, if you've taken the ACT, we will process your application in less than 2 weeks. You'll receive a text message notification from us that you've been accepted, and you'll receive an official letter in the mail. We look forward to having you at UT Martin. Go Skyhawks!